and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just like don't want to.
Okay. But don't you think that would make them like really happy and proud?
No, they're fine.
She's a nuisance streamer?
Nah,
she's acting like one.
Oh man, nah, they're fine. Oh wow.
Kind of like almost out of spite.
Oh wow.
Like, I don't want to because like I can. But
You see the chat? The chat is like, wow.
Yes.
That's why you don't.
Yes, they don't need it. And I'm like,
don't need it.
Who don't need 170 Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Going to school, going to college can be very, very, very expensive. While it's getting drained, I would know we still paying back them student loans, bruh. I ain't even gonna cap, and I ain't even going for the whole time, bruh. Dropout. Tough. But yo, streamer known as ExtraEmily, apparently she was put fully through college by her parents and decides that she's not gonna pay them a dime back in no type of fashion, or at least that was the case before she got a lot of internet backlash and decided to change her mind. So
I was ready.
We're gonna go ahead and see what the whole situation is in detailing here. Let's get right into it. Abba and preach.
Hey. Guys.
Update: Rich streamer takes loans from her parents and brags about not paying it back. If you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description below, your own opinions and conjecture. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Lovely. Let's see what the boss got to say about this one. Tough.
All right, today's topic. So a streamer is asked on stream about the fact that, she owes her parents for a tremendous amount of student loan, and she decided to drop out of
170, 160 bandos. Ooh. Lovely.
college. And now she's being kind of big
terrible
as a streamer. So somebody was asking some questions. We'll take a listen.
Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents? To pay back your tuition?
I'm never gonna pay it back though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going
Wait,
to.
do you have student loans?
Yeah, student loans to my parents.
Yeah, it's because... No, I'm just gonna laugh because I don't even want to give my opinions and conjecture for this. This is all the boss right here as an educator.
It's not. Well,
yes,
let it
is.
Go.
No, this is.
He said she could.
Yo, she crashed it out already.
Did he say she could?
No, she can. She's a very poppin' Twitch streamer.
Oh, she is? Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know that.
That's
I
what
thought
I'm saying.
maybe it's just.
You hear what I said in the beginning? Very poppin' Twitch streamer or whatever. But yeah, nah, she.
And she don't want to pay them back?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. See, now, I will give a little bit of my opinions and conjecture because Trill is the yapper.
Yeah, and I'm quiet.
Scab.
All right, come on.
Anyway,
Get this video going far.
Nah, but on seriously, we're only like 30 seconds in, and this is already getting on to the bad Jones where we need to give our opinions. But yeah, I feel like it depends. Like if her parents put her through school or whatever, and she is like using that degree or whatever to, obviously move further in life, get, she got that further education to get the job that she would need, then yeah. But she decided, I guess, if she still went through the whole of school, but she didn't use that degree for anything, which I'm assuming not in this case, she became a Twitch streamer, and I'm not sure what school you go to get a degree to become a Twitch streamer, but they need to let me know or something.
She went to school for social media.
But even still, if she went through school and got the whole degree, I don't feel like she's entitled or obligated to pay her parents back. No one is technically obligated because her parents wanted her to go to school. But I feel like it's still out of the good graces you probably should. I mean, especially if you had that, good relationship with your parents, bro. You want to see them do well. You see them and they provided for you your whole life. You want to pay them back, at least in some sort of fashion, whether it's directly through monetary gains or making their ease of life better. You know what I mean? But as far as she going right now in this clip, whoa, I'm looking at you a little crazy, big bro. I'm like, whoa.
And you're making them pay it off?
No, my parents paid, and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just don't want to.
Okay. But don't you think that would make them really happy and proud?
No, they're fine.
She's a nuisance streamer?
Nah,
she's acting like one.
Oh man, nah, they're fine. Oh wow.
Kind of almost out of spite.
Oh wow.
I don't want to because I can.
You see the chat? The chat is like, wow.
Yes.
That's why you don't.
Yes, they don't need it. And I'm
don't need it.
Who don't need 170 Yo.
No, here's my thing. Come on, because we're going to let the video play, but when she say they don't need it, now say for instance they don't need it, at least give the courtesy to offer it and let them say, we good. Nah, we don't need it. We don't need it.
Wow. They don't need the $170K they spent for you to go fully through college 4 years. Wow, they don't. Shoot, I wish I didn't need 170. Wow. Okay, I feel that.
That's a funny line.
You don't need it. Yo, that's
a good line.
That's a
I'm
crazy
just a
one.
bad daughter.
You are.
Oh, we can tell. Oh, we can tell.
First female nuisance streamer.
Nah,
The guy in the
nah,
back.
Xena the Witch already took that.
Well,
Anyway.
she acting like she was right now.
Just saying, yeah, you are. I know who that is, but that's funny.
It's ad libs. It's a bad daughter. Shoo up. That's what it is.
Do that again, but
Yo,
you
this
are.
is not funny, but this.
a bad daughter.
Wow.
You are. That's just what it is. You are. You are. You are.
The only
Yo,
reason
Breach
they
hilarious.
want me to pay it back is because I'm a streamer.
Yeah, you can pay it back.
Because I didn't.
I mean, like, I feel like it's regardless if you're a streamer or not. You know what I'm saying? Again, having that good relationship with your parents, bruh. They you know, paid. They use they life, their hard work, their time or whatever to help pay through your school. Not even to help, they just pay fully through your school in this case. You don't feel like you owe them a little bit. I'm not saying that again. Like I said, she's not obligated or entitled, but you don't feel like you don't owe them nothing. Now, see, it may be different if her parents was low on that type of time. Like, you're gonna go to school, just down the third, because they thinking in their own type of like level and their own narcissism. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to live vicariously through my kids. There's a difference. Like, then I can understand like where that dynamic is balanced, bro. But it doesn't even seem like that for the clips I've seen of her, John. Her mom seemed cool. Her parents seem like, oh yeah, she's a streamer, but like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, whatever. She don't feel no I won't even say remorse. There's nothing to feel remorse for. She got a degree, fire. But you don't feel like nothing? Like, nothing. How that great? Yo, boy, you got nothing? For this?
I don't know. Let's finish watching the video.
I mean, like, yo, even with what you see, you got nothing.
Use my degree. So they're like, okay.
How much is it?
170K.
Jesus fucking.
100.
What did she go to school for, though? Because what's costing 170,000?
That's a lovely down deposit on a home.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's an amazing
more
one.
than a down deposit. That's super generous. Shall we continue?
No.
I wish my
I did not expect
deposit could be that fire.
Keep listening.
I thought it was $50,000. You know how I
That's
feel?
fine.
I feel like how you felt when that lady said we're trying to guess how much the man's supposed to make in this life, and you said 100, and she said 6.
Oh, she was 600K? Yeah, how much did your husband make? She said 600K? Yeah, I remember that. 170K is crazy, though.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy
I had,
amount.
I had to take a little rest.
Yeah. All right, let's watch.
That shit at 70K is crazy.
Mom, do you think it's a waste of...
This was the clip I was talking about. And her mom don't even seem like she was on no bad type of timing, you know what I'm saying? Her mom actually seemed pretty generous, you know, cool about the whole situation or whatever, and the direction that she went down. So, like, peep game.
Went to college?
That is a really good question. I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a streamer.
She said that shit like, I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a stripper?
Yeah,
It's the same energy.
it really is.
That's a really good question. I don't know how to answer it.
But I'm paying you back for college.
Yes, that's right. That's unnecessary.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we almost broke.
You better pay her mother.
That's memes.
Pay her
Nah,
back.
that's memes. Y'all taking
No,
that
pay
cheap.
her back.
Yo, that's
Pay her back.
memes. Y'all good? Y'all in the
Say we
crib?
almost broke.
Nah, we in the crib. We in the crib. We not
are you
poor.
talking about?
Like, we not actually, like, yo, it's obviously being hyperbolic. Like, clearly we not poor. Like, it's not like we about to go broke. Now, I do believe that paying for that schooling is cost $170,000. Now, we might be a little pitted, but like,
All right, she said she's almost broke. Give her money.
nah, you got like, nah. I'm saying that's just hyperbolic.
You went to the college. Go to the expensive one, yeah.
She was too expensive.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, at least your parents still talk to you.
Yeah,
Who's your
parents are
favorite one?
cool.
I only got one left.
Like, my parents are like overall really happy and think I'm a good daughter.
You are a great daughter.
I don't know.
No, Arthur, what have you done?
They were very happy that I bought Cancun for them.
Okay, so this went viral, and a lot of people were losing it on her. People were saying she's
man.
ungrateful.
This
She's
is
many different
hilarious.
things.
Nah, this is funny.
Yeah, go ahead, leave your thoughts out there. What you think, based off what you know.
Exactly.
Huh? Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how I'm looking.
It's just like she's wilding. Nah, she. Let's be honest, she wilding. She wilding.
Okay,
She wilding.
I mean, I don't know what more to say. I done said it enough. Enough. She should have paid it back.
I just wish she felt a little bit more remorse on some factor. Like not again, like I said earlier. Not even on like the bad or like she should really be feeling bad, crazy. But like, dang, to like just completely brush this off, it's like, wow, like your parents don't need that. Wow. I wonder, like, if I look at a random person and be like, yo, 170 bands, you don't need that, how they gonna react?
I don't know.
Man. Interesting.
What else?
No, pay your parent back.
Why?
Just pay your parents back. They did that shit for you. You went to the expensive one.
They almost went broke for it.
It's just that, no.
I want to know what degree she
You do
got.
not have to. You don't. You don't have to pay your
Because
parents
she had went to community college? Like, see, these are the questions that we need to
She didn't go to
ask.
community college. She went to the most expensive one.
No, I know.
College is not expensive.
This, but obviously, yo, mom thinks I was born yesterday or something. Obviously, I know that. I'm saying, like, depending on what degree she got, there's certain schools, like, where, obviously, you're going to go to a higher level law school or schools that have a better law, like, you know, law teaching John in there, or law program. If you want to be a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, for whatever she went for, where did she have to go for? Like, if it was some, like, degree or whatever where, you know, you don't really got to spend that much or have that high of a tuition, could she go to, like, could she not have gone there? Like, what's up? Like, I don't know. We need more details.
They decide to put you on this earth and provide for you, and that's it. You don't have to. But you went there. Even if you went there, you dropped out, I still think you don't have to pay your parent back. It's a gamble when you send your kids to school. They might do it, they might not do it, whatever, whatnot. Then eventually you make it big and you can repay your parent back. That would be the thing to do. Mm-hmm. That would be the thing to do. Yeah, if I could pay the mortgage in my parents' house, I would. I can't. They paid that shit already. You understand what I'm saying? They done paid that shit already. But if I could have, I would. Yeah. Not because I have to. Because for all it's just because for all those years they provided and they did they best that they could, coming from another country that was not theirs, coming here trying to make and put me through school, put me through the bullshit and everything and stuff. It's just a gesture of gratefulness. I'm gonna take. Yeah. You don't have to. But if you have just a little bit of a conscience that you know that $170,000 what they could have done with that, and a lot of parents out there would have done that with that. It's like, I can't send you.
I get what you're saying.
Go do whatever, but I can't send you, and they wouldn't. And your parents broke their back to send you, and you dropped out. For whatever reason you dropped out, I don't know what it is. Maybe it could have been depression. Could have been
a streamer.
It could have been maybe it's to be a streamer. Whatever.
Nah, come on. Let's not say because and that's a whole nother thing with it too. Because we can't pretend like she's not successful as a streamer. Like, so she did drop out of this, like, whatever John again she was going to school for, which we don't know, which I want the more details on.
But did she really drop out, or he's just hypothetically speaking, like she could have dropped out?
Whatever she did, I'm assuming she got the degree, she's just not using it. I think that's what the situation.
Meteor, she is using a streamer.
We don't know what her
I'm
major
just trying
or whatever
to
was.
help the situation.
No, you're not. You're spreading misinformation.
I ain't spreading no misinformation. I said I'm trying to help the situation.
Can you confirm that she got a media job?
I didn't say she had. I'm just saying.
You literally just did. Anyway, my main point of this is just like, bruh, I don't know why she doesn't feel anything on wanting to pay her parents back. They did work crazy, I'm sure. 170 bands. You had to work a lot of overtimes for this. I'm really trying to figure out. How's it going with that? But anyway, bro, something? A little bit? Not even $1.
I'm pretty sure. She took him to Cancun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure she gave him something.
Cancun? I'm sure that she is paying him back in some sort of method too, but I feel like she need to prioritize that a little bit more is what I think we all are getting on.
Able to do that, it doesn't mean a thing to you. It doesn't mean anything to you, but it would mean so much for them. Pay them back. You don't have to pay them back.
I think I generally agree with what she says. I think if she's paying them back in other ways, if she's paying their bills regularly, she's doing this, then I think that's a way that I'm like, okay, I'm amenable. Like, it's not that big of a thing. Yes. What I just think is weird is just the sentiment that she put out there when she was talking about. I'm not paying them back. I don't care. They don't need it. They don't need it. It sounded super.
I feel like she really at least she was really speaking her real, because in the community she's in, which is like the poggers community, she should have known she was gonna get eaten alive for this. Like this, like that, she was definitely gonna get some type of some sort of cancel for this.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Of nuisance. Okay.
What? You gotta be getting a nuisance. Nah, you can't just claim everybody a nuisance just because they got so many Johnny Smiley clones.
You know, and
that the video between you and your mom was just witty banter between you two. Personally, I believe this was something blown out of proportion, but think you have done a great job at addressing it. This is kind of wild. A bunch of randoms on the internet pressuring you into doing this when they don't really know your family situation is really, we will call it, rough. Most people wouldn't pay their parents back for their college costs. Most people that already support their parents monetarily.
As I understand it, I guess you got...
Nah, hold on. This tweet is kind of blowing me. Most people wouldn't pay their parents back for their college costs. Cap. Most people that already support their parents monetarily would consider it already paid back. This is partially correct.
Okay.
This is partially correct.
I would consider this
more. They send you to college, you become successful, help them out after the fact. I would agree with this as well. But in her case, it's like, even the factor of she didn't like exactly go down the route of becoming successful with a degree, she still became successful and still in that factor of knowing like, oh, in hindsight, yeah, my parents paid that 170 bands and yeah, I didn't use it. Yeah, like I didn't use that 170 bands for the paper. I didn't use that to make the money or get to the level I'm at, but I could still pay them back for that sentiment. You know what I mean? But yeah, this first line, tray ball. Like, what are you talking about? I'm sure most people will want, like, if they're talking about like directly, like, oh yeah, like my student loans was 100,000 or 50,000. I'm not writing my mom $50,000 check. Like, the second line makes more sense. If you're like making sure your mom bills is paid, your parents bills is paid, like that's more of a normal situation.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, like
that's it. That's understandable.
So yeah, like this, if we're assuming they're like, yeah, if we're writing a check, like boom, here's a 50 band check, mom, like nah, bro, come on, most heads not doing
their parents back for their college costs. Most people that already support their parents monetarily.
As I understand it, I guess you got a lot of flack for this from the internet and the world, but it's like,
I understand that.
You talked about it this way. You have your mom on stream saying she wants you to pay it back. How do you want your audience to react?
Exactly.
You sound
that's why I said her, like she should have knew her audience was going to cancel her for this.
You involve the public. You know, sometimes people complain, right? Because they're like, oh my God, everyone's just getting involved in my family life. You posted that shit.
Yeah,
you
posted
exactly. Your live stream. They're in your kitchen because you hit the record button.
Yes.
And you monetize that.
You monetize
sure did.
Sure did. Financially benefit from it. And then you want to get mad at the public because they're voicing their opinions. If you don't want your kids being talked about, don't post them. Then I will be completely amenable. Whatever. If you're posting your kids on a regular basis and then told you, well, Tommy likes to go here and he likes this girl, and then you get mad when these kids are really invested in your kid's life, like I don't understand that. That's the one thing I don't get. So,
no matter how much you want to try to avoid it or not, that parasociality always going to exist, bro. That's why you gotta be real careful on the internet, John, bro. What do you say?
Situation goes. I get why people came down on her, but unless you guys know the ins and outs of it. It may be a bit hasty to say. Because, again, it sounds like she does pay things for them on a regular basis, which is good.
I'm sure.
Me personally, that's me speaking generally. Me personally, if you loan me, I'm paying it back.
But she said to her mom she would pay her back.
She said she wouldn't, and she said she wouldn't.
Exactly.
Right.
So you said, I will. I will.
Like,
yeah, that was the thing to do. All right. Yeah. I'm not going to pay them back. They don't need it.
But I feel like after her getting canceled basically already for this, because this drama cycle literally went for a day and she already put out her apology, I'm sure, and all that.
To her mom?
As was saying, like, yeah, she said she going to officially pay them back. Yeah, but now it's on the factor of, like, on an emotional and a sentimental tip is gone. Like, you know, now we all know what's the reason why you're definitely going to pay them back. Why? Because if you don't, you're getting canceled again, baby.
But
like,
how about we know
tough.
if she doing that, or she do or she don't?
Exactly. That's a good factor, too.
But if she's like, she got her parents a house and paying the bills, that's a payback.
Again, yeah, nah. If you're doing things like that, like the sentiment is there. Like you want them to have the ease of life. You know what I'm saying? They getting older. They getting into the, you know what I'm saying, the older ages where it's getting hard to take care of themselves. You know, the boss is like 80. You know that John B, man. She getting real old. But like, nah, seriously, like. You get to that time where you gonna want to provide for them because they provided for you, bro. You gotta make sure they alright, bro. And it just felt like in some of them clips, like it was just zero of that. I'm like, bro, it's looking real evil right here, bro. This ain't it. Yo,
it's a bit weird. It's crazy. Me personally, it's not even a family thing. Anybody loan me money, I'm paying it back. First off, I don't even like asking for loans, so I'm exhausting every other option.
That's fact.
And then even if I think about asking for loans, then I'm like, okay, I have to make sure I have a plan to pay it back because I don't want to owe somebody to have that shit hanging over my head because they don't feel nice. And then if I do accept, I'm promising them I'm building on a plan and I'm paying it right away as fast as I can. So I don't personally subscribe or like the idea of people taking out loans that they don't plan on repaying. To me, personally, I think it's a bit
like, what's the point of taking that
but
risk?
But again, there's enough people out there who do it, so you don't maybe share my opinion. I just think it's weird when y'all take people's money, saying it's a loan, and then you have no intention of paying it back or really caring about
it's
that.
Not a
that
loan.
To me, I think it's a character defect, personally. So apparently there's a further update from ExtraEmily on Twitter. She says, I paid my parents back for my tuition. She writes, I realize how fortunate I am to be in the position I'm in, to have the means to provide for both myself and my family. Contrary to online belief, ever since garnering success as a streamer, I've ensured that my parents' lifestyle needs are taken care of. I would never let them suffer. They are parents who raised me. Regarding the clips of my mom and I, our humor was simply misunderstood and blown out of proportion. We have plenty of conversations off stream as a mother and daughter, and what we say on stream is not representative of our whole actual situation or stance. Moreover, there are actual cultural differences at play relating to Asian family practices and how they raise their children that some may not understand. But that is a whole other intricate topic.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
It is my fault to bring it up in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. We got a little bit of accountability. I appreciate that. I thought it would be appropriate to discuss, given that it's how my parents and I always banter with each other, and I knew they'd be okay with it being the butt of the joke, which they do to me too. We wouldn't be talking about such matters on stream in such a casual manner if we didn't have a solid relationship. Specifically regarding my college tuition, I'm going to be honest. I frankly would have stuck to my ways had this situation not happened. Okay, a little bit more honesty.
Okay,
I'm about to say, because that's what I said earlier.
So
I'm like,
so she's telling the truth. She wasn't going to pay if she wouldn't have posted that.
Yeah, if she wouldn't have been getting canceled for this joint right now, she definitely would have not been prioritizing to pay this as much as she is right now.
But like I said, how do we even know that she paid? It could just be another.
This could be Twitter PR.
Yeah, so I don't know. Well,
that's tough.
Because I support my parents through other means, but the feedback made me realize it's not really that hard to simply follow through on my word and pay them back. Wow. Okay, congratulations. Hey, some of these paragraphs I didn't need, but this one I like. I'm committed to growing from this experience and will hold myself accountable in similar future agreements. Thank you for caring about my parents, but I assure you they are financially stable even without my sisters and are adequately taken care of regardless.
Now, are you doing all these steps because you were losing on the money that you were getting and streamers was starting to drop? I don't know, but at least you did the right thing, so congratulations.
Yeah. I think this is good. I think she acknowledged a lot of things. And what she said the most, which I think is the best line in this, she says, it's not really that hard to simply follow through on my word and pay them back. That's the line right there. You have the means. You have the ability. I understand if you got kids on the way and you need to pay a mortgage and you're asking your parents to be patient. Okay, that's understandable.
Nah,
you're just traveling the world, living your best life, doing whatever you want.
She got like
pay them back because you said you would, right? I think that's a cool thing. But again, I'm not that invested. This is their family. It's not my business. Okay, so a bunch of people are in her comments being like, oh my God, I love you. You didn't have to do this. Don't let the internet bully you, blah, blah.
I'm sorry that the internet bullied you into paying your parents back. That was your business, and everybody felt the need of mailing it.
That wasn't her business. That was our business because she put it out there.
I was about to say, I agree and disagree with this. Because, she did, obviously in the clip, she decided to out that, even if she did understand within her own context, like it was supposed to be a joke in her matter. Obviously, people on the internet are going to interpret it all different types of ways, and putting out the information was going to be subject to criticism, as I have been saying from the beginning, because anything you post online will be subjected to criticism. So but I do feel like the fact of her saying all this is because she started getting canceled, and obviously this is more of a priority now. So I do agree with that first part a little bit.
Blah blah.
People made this shares mad weird. Why there's people sweating your relationship with your parents? You had nothing to worry about, Imo. Internet getting too comfortable interfering in people's personal lives.
Yeah, these people, bro. Here's what I hate about streamers so fucking much. They monetize every aspect of their life and they cry when you get too involved. If you don't want people in your life, don't make them part of your life.
Exact, yo.
If I keep saying on here on the videos, I'm 51, I'm broke, my salary don't go past 51,000.
Then you gonna be wondering what's the salary and John, what's the monetary looking like? Because that's what you always talk about.
Yeah, so what am I gonna say? Oh my God, Trill, they commented about my age and I put it out there.
Yes, of course they are. I ain't gonna.
What have I put out there? That you're loud and annoying. Yes. On stream and off screen, whatever you want to call it.
On video.
Well, video.
Not yet.
Screen. Annoying.
Yeah, that joke is just so stupid. Like, I'm not even gonna understand. Come on, like, obviously, if there's information you don't want people talking about on the internet, especially when you have your own community and audience, so if you especially don't want it to be talked about in your community itself, forget just on the internet as a broad space, bruh, do not share that information on the interwebs. That's really tough, bro.
Yeah.
If I don't want heads talking about, I don't know, my favorite anime, or if I don't want heads talking about my opinion on my favorite anime, then I won't share my opinion on my favorite anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just using an example, because One Piece is goated.
Okay.
You live stream yourselves for 8 hours a day. You try to maximize how much your users are watching you and spending their days with you. Of course they're going to have a parasocial
I'm on
relationship.
season 5, episode 316.
Yes,
I'm invested.
You have them participating in the most banal
caught up on One
activities in your
Piece.
life. You have them doing laundry with you, hanging out, watching videos with you, eating with you, doing whatever the fuck it is, and then you turn around and you get mad at them for being too involved. Bitch, you keep them company while they eat. What do you want them to do?
Exactly.
Bar the cat.
Yeah,
Take
no,
care of the cat.
seriously,
Oh my
dude.
God, there's so much hair
Heads
everywhere.
really be having them streams playing while Heads is eating, while Heads is taking a shower, while Heads is doing all this different junk, while they sleep, everything. And you expect them not to care when some crazy interaction, especially some real life situation that people can relate to, goes on? You expect them not to have an opinion? Crazy! Like, bro, this is what I be saying, man. Y'all gotta realize, like, you have an audience, bro. Like, you have an audience, bro. And you are always going to be subjected to some type of
Even if it's
criticism.
just 1 or 2 people, they still watching and still can say stuff.
That's what I'm saying. They still there to give their opinions and
Yeah.
conjecture, even if it's just a 1-2 people. No matter if it's 1-2, 1-200, 1,000, 2,000. Like, it don't matter, bro. 20,000.
You wear, yeah.
She wears
The cat.
speed
There's
a
a reason
million.
why they pay their subscriptions to you. There's a reason why they pay and they do their donuts. There's a reason why they tune in for all these hours. Like, y'all gotta take some accountability. Stop that shit, bro. That's why I don't feel bad for streamers sometimes when they're like, oh my God, my audience is so parasocial. You made them that way.
You can
Yeah.
motivate that.
I can honestly say my audience, despite having 2 million subscribers, are never like that.
All right,
I meet them in
now.
person.
Yeah,
Hello,
go.
bam, bam. Have a good day. They don't show up on my door. They don't show up in random places. Maybe I'm not cute enough.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not pussy enough. I don't know. But regardless, they don't. What was that? What?
No, they don't show up at your place. They drop in DMs though.
No.
I don't have any messages about you. That's
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
I have to manage your fucking like I'm your bouncer and shit.
So
No, bitch, stay afloat.
moving past that. All this to say, I don't have that experience because I don't try to build a parasocial relationship where I'm trying to maximize my audience's screen time and everything to do with it for profit. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I find streamers very annoying. I think they're a bit entitled. And what's more, I think they want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want all the benefits of being part of their audience's life and want to extract the resources, but they don't want any of the downsides. And it's just like, get fucked. But that's my opinion. What do you think?
Damn, that's a bit much.
Is it? I don't think so. It's okay. You guys can cry into your fucking $1 million pillows. You know?
Exactly.
You know, they got these fucking gold handkerchiefs. Yo, Twitch has contributed to like the most amount of nerds and social rejects making it. So, congratulations. But I don't feel decent. Anything else?
No.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right.
Abba and preach. Update: Rich streamer takes loan from her parents, brags about not paying it back. If you guys want to watch your video without the yap, that will be down in the description below. If your own opinions and conjecture, as we always say. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, ExtraEmily, I'm glad that even still, I feel like she's been obviously a little bit more pressure to take priority in the whole situation itself of paying her parent back. Even still, I feel like I'm glad that she honestly took accountability for her John, especially with what she said in the clips. Like, oh yeah, man, like I just was never gonna pay them back on her John, like. Don't worry, she prioritizing making sure her parents are good in other ways, if not directly, you know, writing them checks like I was saying earlier. So that's gonna be straight. But like, yeah, this whole type situation, you just gotta keep understanding at the end of the day, whatever you post online has gonna have an opinion about it, and them opinions can be positive or they can be negative. And a lot of them tends to be negative these days. I know how the negative reinforcement be with the dramas. But yeah, so that situation is quite crazy. Let us know your opinions about it in the comments below. Your own opinions and conjecture. But other than that, push it to the end screen. Yo, like this video up. Me and the boss are enjoying it. 4K up, 4K down, because 4K right around the way. I ain't gonna lie, we definitely hit 3,900.
I don't know,
so
I can't see it.
we around 90 away. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta turn the other screen on, yo. I totally forgot about that, John. No cap. You already know how that goes. But yo, turn on the what? Hold on. Let them cook. Post notification bells every time. Boss Trill. Post a video on this page. M&T Mama Trill. That boy will be up on your page, up on your feed. And we're going to be watching to see if you watching the whole video. Other than that, we're gonna catch y'all when we cover the next bozo. Peace.